Hello everybody, today we are going to make our first puzzle cube piece. This piece is going to be part of a bigger assembly, the actual puzzle cube. So the way we're going to work this is we're going to make the basic block for each colored part, and then that block will go into a sub-assembly to make the actual puzzle cube part, and then those sub-assemblies will be mated together to make one giant puzzle cube. But today we're just going to do the basic part. So if you take a look at the screen here, I just made this 4-part combo, and the way I did this is I started with a green block. So I'm going to show you through the process, and here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the plus sign on the bottom, and I'm going to create a new part. So it's Part Studio. First thing I'm going to do is going to rename it. I'm going to call mine the red block. So RB. Simple as that. And we know all we have to do is create a sketch. Doesn't really matter what plane we do it on. I'm going to do a center point rectangle, and the dimensions are 0.75 by 0.75. That is our basic block. And from here, we just extruded out another 0.75 inches. So that's in a perfect world. That's how big the block would be. Now, this next step is important. We can't just change we have to change the color of the block. So I'm going to right click on this, edit appearance, make it red, check. That is the basic subunit of our puzzle cube. Now we're going to create the subassembly. So I'll hit the plus sign down on the bottom. I'm going to go to create assembly. See assembly 1 pops up. I'm going to right click. I'm going to rename this RB1. So I know that it's my assembly. And then I'm going to insert in my red block. And we're going to make, I don't know, we're going to do something slightly different than the other one. Let's make it a 5-block combo, just like that. And once I have the blocks in, I'm going to mate them together using a fasten. So up on top here, we have all of our different mates. We have fasten, revolute, slider, planar mate, cylindrical, pin and slot, ball mate, and parallel mate. We only care about the fasten mate. So we're going to click that, and I'm going to go to the center of one of my blocks to the center of the other, and since they fell on top, I'm going to hit this little arrow. That makes them joined. I'm going to hit the check mark, and I'm going to exit here. So now everything on here is going to move. What we don't want is everything to move. So I'm going to go click on this part right here, or I could do it up on here, right click, and go fix. Now that does not move, and all the other parts are going to go to it. I could do that first, but I just decided to do it now. Once I'm here, I'm going to add my other block to it. I'm going to say, all right, it's going to come to this face. Since it's going into the part, I'm going to check. And I'm going to continue going around solving my part, or putting my part together. And since they're cubes, it sometimes doesn't matter which face you do, but if you get into this situation, you do that. Flip the arrow, done. That is my next part. So that's how you make a puzzle cube part from one block, inserting it into a subassembly to make your part combos. So now you're going to do that 4 more times for each of the colors of your cube, and then we'll assemble that into one whole cube. All right, everyone, have a great day. Bye.